I came across this video where a man was sharing something that I thought was very powerful. He said before he had his daughter, he's a very fast driver. And he says right beside his house is a school. And you know, school zone, you always have to reduce your speed. And he's like, for the most part, he doesn't even remember that there's a school there. He just goes. Meanwhile, there's an instruction, reduce your speed limit. This is a school zone. He's gotten ticket over ticket. But all of a sudden, God blessed him and his wife, and they had a daughter. And the daughter got to an age where she was now in that same elementary school. So every time he's passing now, there's just something in him that knows that I cannot speed. What if I hit a child? I don't even want to imagine how the parents must feel. So one thing you see in that illustration is that this man knew that there was a law and he knew he was not meant to break it, but he could not break it just because there's a law. The only thing that made him stop breaking it was out of love. The gospel is not a message of fear, it's a message of love. You know, growing up, I would hear people preach the gospel and they preach it from a place of fear. If you don't accept Christ, XXX will happen. And even though they are saying the truth, you cannot get someone to follow Christ out of fear. The first window that they see to disappear, they are gone. Because anything that is done out of a place of fear doesn't last. Imagine someone putting a gun to your head and say, see, you will marry me. You will say yes out of fear. But the moment you have an escape route, you're gone. You know, so many times you might see someone living in sin. But I'm telling you, the way to get them saved is not by you always pointing out you are doing this wrong. Show them a relationship of love with God. Even before you want to do certain things, you'll be like, I cannot do this and sin against God. That only comes with relationship. That's why this love component is very important. Fear doesn't save anyone. The gospel is a message